recently, last year, we concluded the 6th edition of Blizzard, and since compared to what we had been doing previously, there was quite a lot of stuff that we had learned. And I think we wanted to really move ourselves from just being any other campus competition to something which stands out, something which students can aspire for. And while Blizzard had been doing great, for so long, I think there was a necessity to really branch ourselves out. And that is why this year with Blizzard, not only did we try to get all the group companies of RPG together to contribute to the various cases that we have, but at the same time, we also wanted to keep our finals something that people could talk about even when you're done with the competition. And that's why the whole theme that we had based this time for the finals at Blizzard was actually around the famous hit TV series Game of Thrones. And that is why you didn't have an IMA, an IMB, an IMC, an XLRI, so on and so forth, competing on that same day. But you had houses, so there was a house Targaryen, there was a house Martell, so on and so forth that had been done. And that was not just from the student side, but we also had, for example, people from our organization representing famous characters that have become such cult features in Game of Thrones as well. So there was a three-eyed raven, there was a White Walker, so on and so forth. The whole idea that was with it was to try to make it more relatable, try to really get into the minds of the student as to how they think on a day-to-day perspective as well, and at the same time try to build a connect with them which can actually be then used or leveraged upon over the years as well.
So what I've seen RPG constantly striving to do is how to make the projects, finally it is a case study presentation. I've seen how they're really trying to make sure that we're putting out live cases, problems that people are actually working on that day or in that month. Those are the kind of cases that we put out. And then we're also making sure that the people who submit their cases, there could be so many, like say 40, 50 applications come in, for example, we're making sure that that gets evaluated by the guy who's working on the problem, because he can say that, this is a possible solution. In fact, it has also helped our businesses because a lot of the guys have gotten ideas by what the students have responded. So it's helping both ways. One, the students are getting an insight of what RPG is actually working on at that point of time. One, and the other, on the business guys are actually getting live solutions, which of course is triggering thoughts and then actions subsequently.